Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce Industry 5.0 2020 keynote speech to you. My name is Mike Arada, and I am the founder. Before we start, let's summarize few basic facts related to Industry 5.0. It is not the fifth industrial revolution, as somebody says. It is the first industrial evolution ever led by man. It is based on systematic waste and wasting prevention, applicable for industries. It was born and introduced on December 1st, 2015. And within 5 years, it helped to prevent more than 750,000 metric tons of material and products become waste. It did that without any third-party financial support or funding. It's self-sustainable on economical as material level. Industry 5.0 is the only global industry which prevent waste happen, which protect the environment utilizing the on-the-ground mines systematically and with tried approach. Before we start to speak any deeper, let me ask you two questions. The first one is who we are. We have collected in our lives many titles. We are president, we are designers, we are teachers, fathers, mothers, celebrities, students. We have collected many titles under same faces, but during the collection we forgot one. We are human beings, and if we realize who we are, then it's right time to put the second question: where we live. We live in beautiful cities like Dubai, Berlin, Prague. We live in beautiful cities which we fill with trash, and we are working in factories which produce in one day more trash than the city in a month. And we are producing items which frequently become waste before reaching the destination. We are storing them in big metal houses full with air, and we call for more to be built. And at the end of the shift, we walk past the output of our work. We go home, and maybe we realize that something what was called food and nature in the past, it's called bio-waste today. And we look at the red sky above our heads, and we ask ourselves, where do we live? I will answer this question to you. We live on this planet. It's called the Earth. I have its image in my head for almost 50 years, and I saw it for the first time long before I learned that in English there is a nice word, blue marble. But few years ago I have seen another image. It is the image of the same planet encapsulated in 170 million pieces of space debris smaller than 10 centimeters. Plus you have to add another 650,000 of 10 to 30 centimeters and about 80,000 above 30 centimeters. Our orbit is becoming a landfill. NASA, the space agency, needs millions of dollars to visualize this state. But not everybody has this money. So a Nigerian cartoonist drew an image which shows up how man and business take care of the only place we can live on. He drew that the only criteria is more. It's criteria of success. No matter what, important is only more. On the slide, you see three numbers: 1812, 1912, and 2020. It can be hard to say why these numbers are there. These numbers mark the global counting of population on the planet. The first one was 1812. And during the counting, the people who did it came to one number. 1 million people lived on the planet 200 years ago. Today, there is about 7.7 billion people on the planet. But do you know which number they came to in 1912, so in the middle? It was 1.5 billion people living on the planet. Which means in 100 years, the global population increased by 50%. By next 100 years, it is 5 times more people on the planet than 100 years ago. In 2050, there should be 11 billion people. Let me point out that the biggest increase of population was despite 2 world wars and more than 500 war conflicts which took place since 1945. What happened? The society turned into consciety, consumable society. We are traveling the world, visiting nice cities through shopping malls. We do produce for production and not for consumption. Did you know that from the global wasting of food, the rest on the plate make just 2%? 75% of crop never reach the second stage of production. 75%. We learn that wasting, it's normal. It's even stated in the business plans. that we will waste. In 2020, pandemic changed the way we are living. And it changed the direction of way which we will go. Until 2020, the speed was must. The quantity was the criteria. Profit was good. In 2020, we have to produce from new and deliver to the markets globally without any limitation. And we glorify the technology and machines. Then the virus struck. Global lockdown was called. And we learned that it's not the quantity, but the quality what is needed. We learned it's not the speed, but the timing. We learned that not the money, but happiness is what counts. We learned that it is not the technology, but the man who is saving the lives of other men. Industry 5.0 is my child, and I do for 5 years everything to protect it. This keynote speech is one of the keys, and trust me, I will build a wasteless world, and I will do it together with you. Maybe you ask, how do I move? I'm riding my electric unicycle through the woods in my city, through the woods which are green again after the men stay home. I would like to thank you. I would like to thank you because you gave me right now the most valuable what you have. You gave me your time. And I hope it was the best investment in your life. And I am looking forward to build the wasteless world together with you. Thank you very much. I am Mike Arada, and my business card has only one and single title: a human. Have a nice day, free of waste and wasting. Let's meet us on the site creating the wasteless world.